About 20% of your clients are probably generating about 80% of that goodness. Let's take that other 80%, Brannon, and let's subdivide it. The bottom 20% of that 80%, can go, right? And the best way to get them to go is simply to adjust to their price and see who leaves, right? And be aggressive with it because you kind of want them to leave, right? Now, and this is where the math gets really fun. Let's say that you double the price on the bottom 20% of that 80%, not caring if they leave or not. If you double the price and half of them stay, same revenue.
Yeah.
So,
And they don't leave.
It won't always work out that way exactly, but just think about that, right?
Yeah.
Double the price and half of them stay. I have the same revenue and I got rid of half of the dead weight, right? But if 100% of them leave and you get capacity back, now you have to do, everybody listening, they have, look at your operating capital, make sure you don't hurt yourself with this. But that bottom 20%, if 100% of them leave because you double your price or whatever the price adjustment is, either way you win.
Right.
As long as you have the operating capital for the gap, because now you can break the chicken and egg problem. Now you have the capacity to go invest in carefully and methodically repricing from that level up, right? And carefully, methodically, because you want to keep more of those. And then the same math would apply. If you go up by a third on your price and a third of your clients leave, then you've leveled your revenue. And you just comb that through your client base. It doesn't take that long. We've had people do that in a month or two. The larger firms, it could take about 4 to 5 months. Now you're flush with additional operating capital and you've got capacity back from the clients who leave. Chicken, egg problem solved.
Yep. And it does work. Like we actually have coached clients through the same process. And what most have found is they're not aggressive enough on the price increases. And they think they're going to lose a lot of clients and they don't. They almost have to tell clients that they don't want to work with them anymore if they really
We were hoping you would quit with this price. Now you didn't. We're going to have to fire you. Now,
Yeah.
You don't say it that way, but you're almost like, should have gone up by 3 times as much then. But the nice thing is, even if they stay, at least they're paying you twice as much to be a hassle until you can phase them out.
And we've had, our main business is mergers and acquisitions, and we've had clients that have kind of gone through this improvement process and really added a lot of value to their practice. I mean, it can
Valuation goes up.
Valuation
Definitely.
can go really up a lot higher.
Yeah.
Pretty
And that's
significantly.
because a buyer is not just looking at the revenue, they're looking at the profit margin. They're looking at the revenue per full-time equivalent. That's a key metric in our industry. And that ratio gets driven up significantly with the correct price. The other metric we look at heavily is clients per million. It's all different ways of looking at the same elephant, but if you look at clients per million, we tell our attendees, our members, if you're not at least at a 32 clients per million ratio, then you've got to take a look at your average price on a CAS portfolio. Now, a tax practice, you're going to have more than 32 clients per million, but on a CAS practice, it should be about an average of $2,500 per month. That's average. You'll have some pull it up, some pull it down. And some of your listeners already, I had you until that moment. And you're thinking, Joe, you don't know the universe I live in. My accounts are $200, $300, $500. And remember, I'm going to come back, Brannon, to what I said before. When the ideal client, which that's not the ideal client, and the ideal service, something that's value infused, not a utility where I'm just going to record and record keep you and close your books for the month. When the ideal service and the ideal client love each other very much, they have the right prices. So you've got to get a different clientele. And now we're back to mindset. Comes all the way back there. But you don't know, Joe, I can't handle those larger businesses. I'm not experienced enough. I don't know what yes, you do. Listener, yes, you do. Because it's the same need as the person that's paying you $300 or $400 a month. It's just more of it per client. The more bank accounts, maybe a little bit more complexity. But if you know how to do debits and credits, build charts of accounts, you know how to do job costing and departmentalized tracking, you know how to accrue revenue and accrue costs, just transaction volume.
Yeah.
That's it after that point.